Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another series review. I just recently watched the end of, I think this is the end of Sinbad, Season 1. The episode is called Homecoming, and I have to say that without a doubt this is the best episode of the entire season. And my reason being is he returned to Basra to talk to Taziz, who is his friend and a guard. And unfortunately, some things happen with Taziz in this episode, which makes it all the more intriguing. And Anwar returns home to see his parents. He goes with Rena. Um, and small spoiler alert: they defect to Akbari. Akbari is going to become the Emir because he killed his brother, basically, who was the Emir before him. Um, I really thought that this episode was superior to all the other episodes, and I especially love what Cook said at the very end because I thought it was very profound. Um, I'm not really sure what else to say about this particular episode except for the fact that it made me cry, which I was not expecting from an episode of I almost said Merlin, of Sinbad, sorry. I did watch an episode of Merlin earlier, part 1 of 2 of the final episodes, when he loses his power, and I don't know why, but that particular thing just made me weep like a young baby. This did too, and it's the change in his attitude, and we also see a change in Nala as well. And at first we think that she's a primped, pampered, spoiled princess, which she is, and she doesn't really care about anybody else but herself. And she actually becomes a better person thanks to Sinbad, and I think Sinbad influences the people of the crew of the Providence, and the Providence crew actually influence him. And it's very interesting to see this camaraderie or rapport that they have, and it's absolutely beautiful. And what Gunnar says earlier in the episode is actually foreshadowing, but I won't say why when Akbari is concerned, but it shows that Sinbad has resolve, he has integrity, and he has a good heart. And in all honesty, he is a hero and an anti-hero, but a hero nonetheless. Kind of makes you wonder what's going to happen in the next episode, whether this whole new mystery that his Amma revealed, we'll see what happens with that. Is it true? I don't know any Arabic. Well, I know some Arabic, but I know that Amma is actually a Chinese word, and it means grandmother. I know that, but I don't know. Is it the same in Arabic? Because I'm not really sure. Not really having that much knowledge of the culture of Persia, and being that familiar with it. And I was just curious if there's anybody out there who speaks Arabic. And I don't know if Amma is the same in Arabic as it is in the Chinese language, but it just means grandmother. Um, I'm sure that the two languages collided at some point in time, because we all know that the Silk Road opened a lot of doors in respect to trade and cultures, and everything started colliding, eliding, and combining, basically. Um, you know, this is kind of a side note, but we probably wouldn't have Italian food if it weren't for the Chinese, because Chinese were the ones who invented the noodles first, but the Italians and the Romans took credit for it when it really wasn't their invention. It was the Chinese who did it. And anyway, I'm a history buff. Sorry, it just comes out naturally, and it happens, and I can't stop it. I feel very strongly about this. There's actually I'm kind of going off on a tangent here, but I've got a new character that is probably what she would sound like, and she's a Aquarius troll, and yeah, she would be just like Aquarius, except she would be a whole lot different, and she still has that same kind of speech, where when she feels strongly about something, she actually emphasizes the word strong. And I can't wait to actually voice her. I want to do a story about her. I want to do all the different character stories that I've written so far, but I don't know if I should or not. I would really love to do that because I got some new ones that I've put up on Tumblr, and I never thought I was going to be going to be going on Tumblr, but my name there is Astrea Aranos. Yeah, the Greek spelling of Uranus, or Uranus, Lord of the Seas, which really makes sense because she is dual blood, actually. Well, she's not dual blood. Excuse me, she's not dual blood. She's dual signed, which is unusual. She's probably one of the few dual signs. Um, she's kind of an outsider looking in, and she takes more of the Pisces side than she does Scorpion, which is good. Um, I put a lot of her personality in, a lot of my personalities in her. I'm not sure if I could say I'm more like her than I am Eudora. Eudora and I are a lot alike as well because Eudora is a Gemini, um, and when she's angry, yeah, I have that issue with me as well because I'm really not myself when I'm angry. I'm just totally not very pleasant to get along with. I get over it very quickly, but I am really not pleasant when I'm angry at all. But anyway, these are my updates, and uh, I'm actually working on some illustrations there. I doubt if you can see them. And there's Philia, or they call her Philly for short. She's my Sag, and then we've got Magnus. I don't have a last name for Magnus yet, but he's my Virgo. And then we have Leon. Of course, I don't have a last name for Leon yet, but he and Philia are more rails. I'm going to come up with a female Cancer force and a male Libra. Of course I've done Capricorn, and then I'm going to do an Aquarius because I really think that it would be funny for Australia to have a Christmases. Even though she really doesn't mean it. She's basically everybody's moral, and she doesn't have a Kismesis, so she just gets along with everybody. Her mate spirit is Zolo, who is another Gemini. I just thought it would be cool to have a kind of a cyberpunk um, Gemini, just because it hasn't been done. He wears goggles, like a kind of aviator type goggles, and he has psionic powers just like all the other Gemini do, and so does Eudora. Eudora and he are, the twins of doom. And I don't know why, but I keep thinking of Invader Zim for some strange reason, but they wouldn't sound anything like that. Zillow, I'm not really sure what his voice would be, and I keep having canon voices that I would have for the characters in and of themselves. But I need to think of different accents for them. I'll think of something, as I'm sure I can do it, because I know they're all in my head. They were just inspired by Andrew Hesse, but sorry to go off on tangent here, but those are my Homestuck characters so far. I haven't really fleshed them out yet, but I gotta do my Cancer, because, yeah. I just have to make sure that I make myself a note. So, there we go. And I shall see you next time, and next episode of Sinbad, definitely I'll be reviewing that. So until I see you, I shall cap capsule. What's capsule? Does that have some kind of cabbage or sushi or sounds like a Korean dish? Capsule or Chinese thing or Asian thing. Maybe I'm turning Asian and I don't know it. That would actually probably be an improvement. Um, Anywho, I'm still in the. Sorry, I'm in the Asian mode. Excuse me. But anyhow, I shall see you later, and until we meet again on the other side of until we meet until we meet again on wait no until we meet again on the other side of the veil.